Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone who is watching or listening. We are back with a brand new episode of the CanXel Us Bitches Podcast. I am not here alone though, because I'm back with my other two co-hosts. And we have Amanda right to my right.
Hello.
What was that?
She has a nice little princess wave.
I don't even know what the hell that was.
It's princess wave.
Okay.
Gotta get it right.
And then over to my left.
Like, I'm not even going to try again.
Over to my left, I have Miss Kathy.
Hi,
Go ahead and say
guys.
hello. So I'm excited because we are back here with another episode of the CanXel Us Bitches Podcast. What are we talking about today? Actually, how do you guys feel about like our first podcast? Like, how do you feel it went? How do you feel we've gotten reactions from it? Like, what's your take on how it went down?
Well, our most popular one was the difference between just a relationship and marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that one was a big hit, that conversation.
That's because
Yeah.
there's a lot of sneaky links out here. There's a lot of stuff going on.
That is true.
So.
That is true. I was very satisfied. I felt accomplished with it. I felt that we put it out. We recorded it very quickly.
For being complete noobs, it came out pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Why did I think she said complete nudes? I was like, huh? What? You know, here we go again.
Noobs, okay?
What was the word
We know
last
what's
week?
on
Oh
your
my
mind,
God.
but
Oh, I
we
know.
need to bring it
I
in.
know. I know.
We need to bring it.
She's
It's
starving
okay, I'm
for
sorry.
it. Very thirsty for it. I know.
Soon.
Why do I have to be
Soon.
called thirsty?
Because you're thirsty for it.
But at least I have it when I need it. I just
Oh,
can't
she just
have
threw a
it.
shot at
It-
me because she knows I
Dang.
don't have it when I need it.
I swear to you, I did not throw a shot. I'm so
Okay.
sorry. I wasn't
No.
thinking.
No, I know.
You act like you can't make a phone call.
I know.
Literally, I was about to say
Sure.
she's probably getting 10 times quicker
I
than me in a
Probably.
relationship.
Okay.
I have a mini cock block, so.
You got, yeah, okay.
Very.
But
Mini cock block.
Literally.
I love it.
Mini cock block. But yeah, no, I was satisfied. I was very happy that we saw a few comments on some of the videos. A lot of our TikTok videos got like at least 250 views, which
Nice.
is like exciting. For a completely new podcast that we don't have any sort of exposure already with our own industries wherever we are. I think that's pretty exciting and like kind of a hopeful lookout. But you know, I would just feel like it was a good first podcast episode that we put out. Anything you guys want to say to anyone in particular?
No, I'm just excited for us to
Does
grow.
it
Like a
anyone
thank
in particular?
you, like a thank you for watching. Like
not anyone in particular, just everybody and anybody that's acknowledging our podcast.
Exciting.
And it's very exciting. I told you all we were pretty funny. And
Listen,
keep watching.
they haven't seen anything.
Literally,
I think we
I
were
know.
very, very
I
like.
think
we
we're
like
very
sugar
modest.
coated
Yeah.
our personalities.
Yeah.
very
yeah.
well.
Well, you guys didn't know. I was me. I don't know what you were talking about. I was
You were just
pretty
looking at
much
us like-
me.
You gave us looks.
Did I?
The
Like, oh
conversations
my
we have.
gosh. Yeah, you
Oh
gave
my
us
God.
those looks.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
maybe the real me will fucking come out. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So I don't know. I just feel like it was. I feel like it was a success. So
It was.
I agree.
I'm just excited to put this next one out as well. Let's start talking about things like life and
Oh,
life.
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 I've had a shit life this past week, so
Yeah.
Oh.
Why was it so shitty?
it's my anxiety.
Yeah.
It's very high.
Oh my god, I feel that.
I like therapied her today.
Yeah, I've just been in a mood all week.
I feel you on that.
I think we were both crying to the same song the same day.
Literally.
What song was this?
Kelly Clarkson, Mine.
Her new album came out,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been obsessed with it. She starts to play
haven't
the
listened
song at work, and I'm like, I've cried to that song. Don't play that song.
Oh, now I gotta
Literally.
get in my car and listen when I
It's-
leave.
Yes.
It makes you cry.
It's so
I
good.
love Kelly.
I love her too.
Her
I've been
whole
obsessed with
album.
her.
That's
Because
the-
it's like centered around
Really?
her divorce and everything, and the fact that I
Oh,
can
that's
like
a big deal.
resonate with
Yeah.
it. That it's like, all right, I'm in my feels, bitch.
Oh,
you
no,
didn't
I
have to go
probably
this
shouldn't.
hard.
Exactly. I mean, I haven't had a divorce, but like I've had breakups
Breakup,
that were
right.
like hard.
Yeah.
But like
Definitely.
she has a way of like actually singing that connects with you.
Oh,
Same
yeah.
with Carrie Underwood. Like Carrie Underwood has that tone that just makes you want to cry. Beyonce sometimes does.
They have amazing vocals.
They
The vocals
do.
and
It
the
makes you feel
emotion
it,
in
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I like when Kelly has her own emotions while she's singing because it just makes you go, oh shit.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm
Not
obsessed
now.
with Dermot Kennedy.
Oh, of course.
He's a very emotional, amazing human being.
Who?
Shut the fuck up.
Who are you
Who the
talking
fuck
about
are you?
again?
I don't even know. I think we'll have to put a picture of him in our
Stop.
podcast just so people would know who
Yeah,
he
like,
is.
put him
It doesn't matter.
Listen, we'll put
if
him on the
anyone
pillow
else.
next time.
There's
No.
thousands and thousands of people watching him tour around the world now, so it's okay.
Whatever you say, it's okay. So, guys, I want...
Shots fired.
She fucking hates me.
She does.
I don't hate
sometimes
you.
now.
Literally.
Okay, so let's talk about some things that we wanted to talk about today. First off, let's talk about men.
Oh.
I feel like we always like go back to men. It's what we always go back to because this is where our issues lie with men.
Because they're fucking idiots.
They are
Sorry.
idiots, stupid,
Sorry.
dumb. I don't want to say the R word, but
Ignorant.
like ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
They have no care in the world for other people.
No.
It's all about them.
It takes them so long to fucking get it.
Yeah. So, why is it that when men now understand that the relationship is over, why don't they just move the
They
hell
don't understand that
along?
it's over.
Because
That's
I don't
the
think, I was going to say, I
problem.
don't think they get it.
We
I think
get
they're
it.
so
They-
emotionally detached that it takes them so long to catch up. Like, oh shit, that really just happened. Like, yes, bitch.
Even
I
in
didn't
the
answer
beginning,
for a
because in
reason.
the beginning, when men reach out to you, it's like, oh, she's playing hard to get, and we're like, no, bitch, we
No.
are clearly spelling it out for you. You're
Right.
fucking weird.
It's like a game.
Go away.
Yeah.
And then when you give them the time of day, then they can't drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a game.
Yeah.
And
They have to
unfortunately,
manipulate it in a way to where you've done the wrong. This is your choice why we fucked up, instead of understanding that we are ignoring you or trying to avoid the situation because of what you did.
Or the infamous words, I don't recall it that way.
We're delusional.
Oh, that never happened that way. You tripping.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. hear
yeah.
Have the screenshot proof and
Yeah.
everything.
Receipts
You're delusional.
on deck. Doesn't work.
I got receipts for days, bitches.
Remember that screenshot I sent you of that, where
Oh my
it was
God,
a
it was
meme
terrible. It
or
was a
some
lot.
shit, and it was like literally 90,000 screenshots from like January
It's
to
me.
December.
Literally. It's me.
I really feel like that's her.
That
Literally.
Like,
is.
she's not getting rid of anything. So
1,000% for
Yeah.
the past 3.5 years, I have more screenshots than I can.
Do you
account
guys
for.
feel, just in general relationships, not even your personal relationships, but in a regular relationship, say you have a coworker that you don't like, right? Mm-hmm. Like, do you feel you need to keep tabs on them for when they fuck you over so you have your proof to say, no, that's not how it happened?
Let them dig their own grave.
yeah, I don't think I need to
At
keep
the
tabs.
end of the day, I've been through that situation at work where I had a coworker that I was actually really good friends with.
Mm-hmm.
She fucked me over. It became a whole ordeal, and it was tit for tat constantly. She wanted to snitch on me, I wanted to snitch on her. And it was
boy.
causing so much chaos, anxiety, that I was literally having like nightmares about it. And it controlled my life to the point where I was like, let it go, dig your own grave. Next thing I knew, she got fired. Because at
There
the
you
end of
go.
the day, you're responsible for yourself and yourself only. And management or whatever situation will understand.
I think that's a valid point. I think it comes from me to a point where I need to keep my list because I've been in situations at work where I wasn't believed.
I will put up a guard of trust issues in that situation. If I feel like I'm being betrayed or watched or whatever the case may be, I'm definitely not going to ignore it.
Yeah.
I think
I
we
don't
naturally
think so
are going to
much.
remember it, though. You might not have to,
Right.
like, document it. Like, hey, this happened.
Yeah.
But I think we all remember negativity.
I think that comes from, for me, when I was leaving my grandmother's house. My aunt was so against me. She didn't... And it wasn't because of anything personal. I think she just was jealous of the relationship between myself and my grandma. And she did everything to make me look like the bad person.
Yeah.
Even though I wasn't.
That's
So-
always the worst. And then everyone around thinks that they're such an angel.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're literally Satan.
Exactly. And it's just like, I feel like now because of that situation and other situations, but mostly prominent, that situation where it was just so explosive, and we've gotten into fights, and I've literally said, like, I can't do this, and it got to the point where I wasn't even staying at my grandmother's house when she was in the hospital. So it was just, I felt like I needed to keep documentation of, okay, you want to play this game, all right, I'll show you the receipts.
Yeah.
So that's where I get that from.
I mean, that makes sense. I think for
It's
that,
trauma.
it really depends on the situation and what's going on and how it is similar compared to not similar. And then, like she said, trauma, you gain all these traits from the traumatic events that you went through.
Yeah.
And it's a matter of either breaking them, feeding into them, when do they come into play and when not, and just habits that you need to either break or ones that you end up gaining because of that trauma that actually end up doing better for you than harm.
That whole what doesn't kill us makes us stronger type thing.
So you can learn from the past where it's like, all right, that person did X, Y, and Z to me. I'm going to make sure no one ever does that to me again. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
But is that putting a wall up then? Because I feel like that's putting a wall up.
I think it's okay to be cautious.
It is, but I think everyone in the world does it because that's what happens. You live and you learn. You build
like
walls.
Touching something hot.
Right. And it's like sometimes the walls do need to be broken. Like if you get a heartbreak, like obviously you want to trust someone again eventually. Or at the time you don't want to fucking trust somebody again. But again, that's very situational.
Yeah. Trauma just went through my mind.
Literally, like it does so much. Whether it's good or bad, it you can learn from it or you can be totally scarred. So.
They say like when you're raised, you either learn from your parents' mistakes or you feed into it. Like if they're alcoholics, you either become an alcoholic or you don't touch alcohol at all.
Yeah,
it's
polar
everyone's
opposite.
Different, and it depends on how you take it and how you want to react to it.
And that's everyone wants to raise their children
better than how they were raised,
but
that's my emotions this past week.
What if like people are raised so well though? You know what I'm saying? So like I was raised so well by my grandma.
I mean, in a way, then they're gonna be like, I want to give my kid that same life I had.
Yeah.
I was raised the same way though.
Are you guys afraid that you're gonna fuck up your kids?
Oh,
every
damn day.
That's why I literally every night I like just ball out and Corey's like, what the fuck is wrong with this
I
bitch?
have like once a month like a full on outburst like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, am I doing this right? Whether anybody else understands it, it's a thing, and it's terrifying.
That situation is definitely, I think, most parents that actually give a flying fuck about their child is going to feel that way, especially in situations where the family is not together, even when they are together and it's toxic. Do I stay for the child? Is that right for the kid? Am I damaging them by staying? Or the opposite, where like we had left that situation. Yeah. Did I do the right choice by leaving? Is my child more traumatized by me leaving rather than staying? It's a lot.
But I think that's so. At first, it may seem traumatic.
Is the answer.
No, absolutely. But at first, it's like, yeah, it seems pretty fucked up, right? Because I had to leave. But overall, they'll get it. It's way more damaging to stay.
That
they
also,
see it
again, exactly, it depends on the situation, how that relationship was. Are you the toxic one? Was that person toxic? Was your relationship together toxic?
Yeah, I was going to say, so.
And, like, that was my thing, that bringing my daughter up in my relationship was very toxic together. Yeah. That showing her that was not the right thing. I needed to mentally be with it. Yeah. To parent her correctly.
Right. And that's what she deserves.
Yeah.
That's what every child deserves, right? I think every child deserves that place of love, that place of respect, that place of unconditional love, and getting there and actually receiving it from someone. It doesn't even necessarily have to be your own mother, but someone needs to love every child. You know what I'm saying?
I fucked it up at first. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, my choices affected everything. I fucked it up. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. And I can't raise my kids how I was raised, because I was raised, forever ago. It's not like it was bad. I'm not a terrible human being, but the times have definitely changed.
You know what's so funny when you talk about being raised, because your mom is in her 60s, right? that means she was raised by someone who was probably born in like the 30s, right?
Yep.
My grandma was born in the 30s.
So
you were raised.
okay.
So I was raised in a way that's similar to you and probably similar to you in a sense that the values such as like my grandma trusted us to go out on the streets until like 10 o'clock at night.
Lights come on, you better be home. My dad had this whistle.
Yeah.
And if you would hear that. My friends would know that whistle. It's like your dad's calling you.
I was very sheltered as a child.
Okay. So she's not part of this conversation.
Not a part of that. My parents are polar opposites. My mom is very like trusting. So my teenage years, when my parents split for a while, completely different world compared to when my parents were together. My dad was very like structured. Dinner's at 5 o'clock every night. No ifs, ands, or buts. This is what you're doing. Yeah. Come home, do your homework, do your chores, blah blah blah. And so I wasn't really out there.
Yeah.
Much.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm breaking it up. Let's talk about raising me.
Right.
Come on. Get down or sit.
He loves Amanda.
Come on. Get down or sit. Do one thing or the other, not both.
What if he gets
This is called discipline, okay? This is called discipline.
Oh, God, that's the hardest part of being a parent, is not being their friend. Especially when they get a certain age. I think it's a little different at transitions, but I just want them to respect me.
Yeah, I mean...
Especially if there's two households where one's not disciplined and one is, and you have to be the disciplined one. Yeah. It's like, all right, I'm not the fun house, so you're going to freaking hate me, and I know it.
Oh, well, I'm okay with them hating me as long as they're safe. I can protect them and they're fed.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you need to do as a mother. That's what you need to do as a parent. That's what every parent should need and want to do for their child. But speaking of parents, let's talk about Miss KeKe Palmer.
Ooh.
Because she's a new baby mama. Not even, she's a baby motherfucking mama now.
She is.
And I feel so upset for her because she is such a good soul. She has been around for decades, and it's like she's literally been around for like 40 years, and she's not even 40 years old.
Right.
Like, I'm confused. But she's been like a child actor forever. She recently had a baby with her ex-man, who is now a baby daddy, and that situation got a little bit out of control.
A little ugly.
A little bit ugly and out of control.
Yeah.
And honestly, am I on KeKe Palmer's side? I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Oh.
So, Amanda knows nothing about this.
Yeah.
So, basically what happened was that KeKe Palmer was at an Usher concert, or an event where Usher was at. Do you know who Usher is?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. But she was at an event where Usher was.
I mean, I did say I was sheltered, so.
Yeah, I just had to make sure.
Valid.
And then at the time, Usher was on stage, and KeKe Palmer got on stage, and she had a very risque outfit on.
It was see-through?
It was see-through. I would, risque.
See-through.
I would say risque. Like, I wouldn't wear it if I had a man. I wouldn't wear it if I had a man.
Not at an Usher concert.
Not at an Usher concert, not down the damn street. I don't care.
You should.
Google it real quick.
Oh.
I can.
Yeah. Google it real quick, because just look up KeKe Palmer and Usher.
Outfit. Just do outfit so you can see what it looks like. What is he doing? Is he
He's
loving
being annoying.
He's rubbing on.
Hey, get down then if you're going to be annoying. Or
He's
sit.
rolling around.
Yeah, but
He's so
stop.
sick. Look how crazy his hair looks.
I know. He looks like a psychopath.
This?
Yes.
That's not that bad. It's like a bodysuit.
Yeah, but I wouldn't wear that if I had a man.
Okay, so I would wear it if I had a man. However, I would like him in my presence while I'm wearing it.
That part.
I wouldn't do it outside of. I mean, just because I've had some weird things happen in the past where it's like a quick grab or a little grope or something real quick where it was like highly inappropriate. So.
But that shouldn't.
It shouldn't deter you.
Responsibility
Absolutely, but
to deter how other pigs want to treat you, portray you, touch you, whatever.
I would still want to be covered up to avoid that.
I mean, that's you, of course. Like, I am not one to flaunt like that either.
We should not have to limit ourselves. Correct. That's been an argument for.
I can understand that being like a respect thing for your partner.
It's respect
when you're around another male, and then you're gonna.
And it's etiquette for your relationship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So her being out there doing that, I felt like. I wouldn't do that if I had a man. Were they together when this happened? They were together.
Okay.
They broke up afterwards because the man, her baby daddy, did something way too wrong, and called her out on social media. And he said something along the line.
He aired their dirty laundry.
He tweeted and said, "You a mom, you shouldn't be wearing that," or some shit like that.
He could have had that conversation with her outside of Twitter.
So is it okay to publicly shame your partner?
I don't. Because this is the thing. I don't care what we're arguing about behind closed doors. You do not air that in public because you do not want people to see
But being
what's
a mom
going
does
on.
Not stop you from living your life either.
It shouldn't.
Being in a relationship stops you from dressing a certain way, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, it has me. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not going to let the man completely dictate, but there is a respect level to what I'm going to show.
Correct. So personally, I feel like I can dress however the hell I want to. I personally don't think that you should alter who you are just because you're in a relationship. Because there's, like, people out here, like, women doing OnlyFans. And, like, men, you get in a relationship with this female knowing how she dresses, knowing how she is, what she does for her job, or just personally. I think that's an insecurity issue on the male half if he has an issue with you dressing that way. And coming from experience of being in a relationship where what I wore was controlled compared to now being in a relationship where what I wear is not controlled.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't go flaunting myself that way. I do agree with you that, no, I don't want to show off all my body parts to all these other men. When I have a man at home, I want to show him these parts because these parts are for him, not the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I do agree with it. But in the same sense, I don't judge people for going out there dressed like that. Even if they're in a relationship. That's between their relationship.
So you're saying you're okay with your man dressing provocatively without you in his presence?
I can't control that.
But would you be, I'm not saying you can control. I'm saying, would you be okay with it?
Yes.
That's a lie.
No, it's not.
That's a lie.
I would be more bothered by females half naked in front of him than I would be about him shirtless in front of females.
Really?
Yes, because at the end of the day, that's mine. Go ahead and look, sweetheart.
So that's mine. I feel her because I'm only offended if
I want to catch him looking at other bitches. That's my thing. Like, let me catch you looking at them. I don't care if they look. If they look at you, I'll make sly comments. I'll be like, "What's this bitch looking at?"
Right.
But that's between me and him. And at the end of the day, I'm like, "Damn straight, I think it's funny. I'm the one with it."
It's like, did you know your dick was showing? Like, did you know that happened? Yeah. Whatever. It's okay. It's fine.
I just think there's proper etiquette when you're in a relationship.
There is, and I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah.
And I think,
but I think it's on the individual.
Correct. So, like, if another female wants to dress that way in a relationship, that's her thing. I'm not going to be like, oh, she's probably a scum mother or girlfriend just because she's dressed that way.
I'm not going to lie, though, because there's some moments where it's like, what if this is the one time I want to be free? He's like, hey, go do what you want to do. Enjoy yourself. Dress how you want. Just be free for that day. Same going to a concert.
So if your relationship has some sort of understanding,
then that's okay. But
okay.
Is the problem.
But they didn't have an understanding.
That's what I'm saying. Is for, like, it's situational.
I guess we don't know
depending
the
on
other end.
The fact that he's putting her on
the other end.
For them, we do. But I mean,
we know the other
on a normal
end
basis.
because technically he was not okay with it.
No.
He had the nerve to put it out on social media and call out KeKe Palmer.
The fact that he called her out, she probably knew he wasn't okay with it, and they had some kind of thing going on privately. And maybe she purposely did wear something like that because she's like, fuck this guy. He's not going to control me.
Right.
In that aspect, I'm going to do it anyways.
See, but then if you feel like you're being controlled and you don't want to be controlled,
you don't need to be in that
then you don't need to be in that relationship or that situation.
Correct. But sometimes those situations are harder to get out of than
what
meets the eye.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we talking about KeKe Palmer.
Oh, yeah. She ain't taking no shit.
That's Ms. KeKe Palmer, okay? Boss girl. She got her own damn streaming service or some shit now called KeTV, okay? When you have KeTV, bitch, you're not going to be controlled by nobody, okay? I don't know. I just feel like there's certain etiquette that you need to follow when you're in a relationship. And if you guys have an understanding that you want to dress provocatively, go ahead.
Yeah.
But in general, there's a consensus that you need to be appropriate when you're not around your spouse and when you are around your spouse and when you are around other people.
Right.
So.
Like me, I'm not going to go out without a bra because I just feel like I don't want the world seeing my nipples.
Exactly.
You know, that kind of thing. But other people are free balling, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just not for me because I don't want the world to see. I don't want you to see my nipples and think I'm excited to see you because that's not the truth.
Exactly.
The bitches are always on.
Mm-hmm.
You know? We're not going to do that.
They're always out.
There's a higher chance that I would dress more like that if I was with my significant
It's a
other
comfort
rather
thing
than
too, I
without.
think.
Correct.
Yeah.
And without, yes, personally, I would see it as myself disrespecting because now I'm asking for attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Whereas if I'm with him, it's going to be the same concept where it's like, guys can look, they're not going to do anything because he's with me. And then it would be the same concept. Go ahead and look. That's my girl.
I mean, it is what it is, but I just think there's certain etiquette. That's all.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
Thank you.
I'm going
You're
to
welcome.
agree with you as well.
Thank you. I'm always right.
Thank you.
I know.
Oh my God. Not always. You were wrong.
Once
One
today.
time.
About pizza. Or what was it? Was it about pizza?
Was it
I don't
closing
even
the box?
remember.
I don't remember either.
don't
But we know you're
know.
wrong. Okay, we should have documented that.
I know.
You should have documented it because now
Well, I
you
said
have
I don't
no
remember.
proof. You
Darn
got no
it.
proof I was wrong, bitch.
I'm
That's
so sad
funny.
I don't remember.
But yeah, no. What else do we want to talk about? Miss KeKe Palmer. I side with you though too, KeKe Palmer, because I love you. You are gorgeous. You are a queen. I be sending them pictures of you like
We love them.
a little bit
Oh
of
my God, I
times.
know.
And I'm gonna dress like that when I'm a lawyer. So I get it. Like KeKe Palmer, keep doing you. You're a bad bitch. She a bad bitch.
She really is, so.
She's beautiful.
She really is.
I hope to be
agree.
as beautiful as her when I grow up.
I'm
When
done.
you grow up, shut the fuck up.
When I grow up.
Literally, we're like the same age, me and KeKe Palmer. Oh my God.
That's funny.
Fuck toxic people,
Absolutely.
but respect your relationship.
Please and thank you.
Because if you don't,
Get out of it.
someone will take your man, or
or
your
your
woman,
girl.
or your ex, or your wife, or your
Or
dog,
your
or
dad.
your cat. Whatever you identify as,
Oh.
they're
Or
gonna
your
be
dad.
taken.
I-
Or your mom. Did you
Or
say
your
that?
dad or your mom, yep.
That's a thing.
Mhm.
Out
That
here
is a
stealing
thing.
these milks.
Hey, say it. Go ahead and say it.
I would be taking people's daddies.
Oh.
Fuck me over, I'll fuck your dad.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, can we talk about housewives?
Literally.
Oh my
My
God.
mom's addicted to Housewives. She watch Sunday. That's what her
She needs
TV's
to tune in
on.
on Mondays now
Oh.
because Real Housewives in New York City is brand new
Wait,
with
it
a full
doesn't start
cast.
today. Starts right?
Nope, it started today's Tuesday,
Today's
girl.
Tuesday.
Oh, damn,
Tuesday.
my bad.
Let's get our days
But I
correct.
thought they started.
Nope, the
They
16th
aired.
Monday, I knew that right for a fact. I was like, I'm gonna watch that shit, and
I
I didn't watch
literally
it though.
came into work. She's
Damn.
like, "Did you do your homework?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Don't talk to me." I was like,
Did
"What?"
she forget to remind the old bitch over here? You did.
She doesn't
I did.
remind anybody. I just came into work and she's like, "Homework." I'm like, "What homework? I don't know."
What homework?
And my classes
I'll
don't
watch
start
it.
till August.
That's funny. I'll watch it on my ride to Buffalo tomorrow. I did not say that out loud.
Yeah. But can we
Profit.
talk about Housewives real quick? Because like Bryn Whitfield, like, fucked me up. That girl is gorgeous. She is funny. She has dark humor
I haven't
like
watched
me.
it yet, so
like,
I don't know.
You need to watch it, and
I
you
will.
need to watch it and do your motherfucking homework, okay?
Jeez,
I
so
told you gotta give me your
aggressive.
login because
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
not paying for that
What is
shit.
it on?
Peacock.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I'll watch
So,
it.
on a consensus, a weekly basis, we're gonna talk about it.
Monday nights.
Okay.
What time does it start?
It starts at like 8 p.m. Monday night.
Okay. So can I watch it Tuesday?
Yeah, you can watch it
Okay.
Tuesday.
So I
but
can
just
just,
make
like-
sure by the time we talk about it, you
I'll
watch
say,
it.
yeah,
Got it.
because Tuesday and Wednesday she's off anyways. So
Yeah.
she can't.
True.
I'll come into work and make you guys talk about it real quick.
You're not.
No, I'm not. I was in bed all day.
You're not. We
I was just
know.
literally not
Unless,
ready
of course,
for
our
this.
podcast is on a Tuesday night again.
Yeah, that is true.
We'll have to
But-
have it on Sunday night, so that way it's beforehand.
Bryn, your tagline is amazing.
What's her tagline?
What was it? Like, get me mad and I'll date your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's my
That's
energy
how we
right
got
there.
into it, 'cause I was like, there you
Literally.
go.
That's
Get
my
me
energy,
mad and I'll date
everything
your
right
dad.
there. But yeah, Housewives on.
Say hello to your stepmommy.
Ooh.
Literally. I was about to be a stepmom.
Oh my god, about to
Twice.
be.
Oh yeah, we're not.
Twice.
No.
Yeah, one
Just
with the
recently,
teacher,
remember?
and then one with the recent one.
She love them with their babies.
You don't know. You don't remember the teacher.
Yeah, there's too
Oh, yeah, the
many.
one that- That one I remember because he had like double job. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna call him out, but he had 2 jobs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She has
hard-working man.
This is disgusting that I don't fucking know this.
That's weird.
But I know the second one. I know everything about the second one.
This was when I first moved up here.
Oh,
I was in the office more, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we were like, we weren't like close like that. No.
Now I'm a hating bitch.
I didn't hate you though.
Oh.
We just weren't close.
It's cool. It's cool. That's cool.
Oh, listen to your responses all of a sudden. It's cool. It's cool.
What?
That's usually me. Talking shit.
Cool.
What were we
nice.
talking
I'm
about?
excited. I'm gonna watch it.
I totally forgot what we were talking about.
Nothing.
Toxic people and fucking people's dads.
Fuck toxic people.
Yeah.
Is what we said.
So get me mad and I'll date your dad. That's about it. So let's talk about our, generational gap here. I mean, obviously there's 3 different generations.
2.
Different
generations.
2.
Damn.
Yeah, sorry. I think I'm younger than I usually say I am.
I guess you act younger, so it works.
Are you
You're
saying
very mature for your age, though. You're very mature for your age.
She definitely just said I was immature.
She did.
I said you act younger. That doesn't necessarily
means
mean the immature
Most
aspect.
people don't get
You're
that
very
you
lively
act
and
younger.
energetic, and you like.
Am
You're
I?
like the life of the party. Usually the young ones are the life of the party because they're like shot. Whereas old bitches are typically
Us
like.
old bitches. She doesn't even know
I
what
want
that
Chug,
looks like.
bitch. Let's chug.
Literally.
Yes. Oh wait, she's the old one.
I'm the old bitch. Remember, I got no drinking and driving.
Oh,
Hold
God.
on, let me take a sip.
Put the pinky up.
I do. Fuck off. I literally do that every time.
Oh
I thought
my
about
God.
it last time. I was like, oh shit, the pinky's up. It's not tea time.
It's okay.
Okay, so.
Tea, Malibu.
It's all the same.
It's all the same.
Well, we do have an age gap here. I am 27, if you guys really want to know.
I'm so
I will
proud of you.
admit my age.
I am so proud of her. This is a moment.
Hold on. Today's
All these
18th,
cameras
right?
are on, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Document
We
this
have
shit.
our own
moment.
recording, so we got this. Okay.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I'm 27. Amanda's 32.
Fuck you! What? Hold the motherfucking phone. I would remember my 30th.
You want me to be honest? You be honest, bitch.
29, bitch! 1994.
So Amanda is
This bitch.
29. I'm sorry I made her older. I'm sorry.
That was rude.
You're 29. You don't look 29 though. You definitely look like you're like 24. You're giving 24
I thought she was going to
vibes.
say 28.
I was literally
I thought
gonna
for sure
stab
she was
her.
going to say 28. You thought the same thing because
Oh
I
my
thought that's what she was
God.
going to say.
I'm
I
not
thought she was
that
gonna say that
mean.
I looked 32, and I was gonna be like, dang.
Yeah. Oh my God, that would be so
tonight.
mean of me.
Yeah, it would.
But I
it's
didn't
something you would
say it.
say.
But I didn't say it. And we have Kathy over here. Would you like to tell us?
You want to just announce it yourself?
I announced it last time how old I was.
40.
yeah.
I said I was proud of
And she
my
owns
big
it.
4. I own my
Yes.
shit because I earned that shit.
Wait,
It
I
takes-
owned my age
Nowadays,
too.
think about the fact that people don't make it to this
I owned
age.
my own age too.
You did.
So
Mhm.
only-
It was you that didn't tell the truth.
It just took me like 2 weeks to, catch up with you guys. That's all, okay? Damn.
Not
2
it.
weeks. Oh my god.
You know,
2 weeks.
I
2
definitely
years.
feel 40 sometimes, especially around you guys. Though I'm like, damn, I'm like the old. I literally have to say that at least
Well,
twice
last
a
week
day.
we were talking about chodes and stuff like
and
that.
I was like, what the fuck is a
You
child?
were like,
I still
literally,
don't remember what the
what
fuck a
the
child
Those
is.
terms are from like your generation.
Bitch, I never talked about that kind
And
of shit
it's
during my
like-
generation. Maybe I was sheltered. I was the only girl. My dad wasn't letting me hear that shit.
You have enough children that you weren't sheltered.
I had them all in,
Exactly.
Listen, September, October, November. I was busy around
Back
the same
to
time
back.
of year.
How old were you when you had your first?
22. I was going on
damn.
23.
I was younger than you when I had Charlotte.
Yeah.
Whore.
She'll be 18
I know.
this year, so.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
I was married.
The Christians hate you already.
I was
Just like
married.
they hate me.
I was
I
married.
was married.
Wait, were
when
you?
I
She
got
was.
pregnant.
She
Oh,
was.
you were?
Yeah.
Never mind,
Barely.
the Christians love you.
Exactly. I did it right,
There you
unlike the
go.
rest of my family.
I was going to say, I was married to Jesus.
Oh my god. Not even. Boom.
Shotgun them.
Oh my
God.
god.
But
That's
I'm
funny.
the fuck up. It's okay.
No, we love you dearly.
Yeah, you're not a
Thank
fuck
you.
up. Don't worry.
But we are definitely different.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that's a good thing. Though.
Yeah. I mommed you today, for crying out loud. I do that all the time.
She totally mommed me today. She went
organized
up
her
in my
fucking
house.
mail.
Shut up.
Let me tell the story.
I'm literally
She's over here
like...
trying to be me, steal my thunder, steal my spotlight, steal my story, steal my life, steal the music
All right,
I listen
that's
to.
I'm just gonna go
bitch
fuck myself. I'm
Ooh.
sorry.
Oh my god.
We'll talk about that next time.
But honestly, she mommed me today because she came into my house and she took my mail and was like, it needs to be sorted.
I sorted her
And
mail.
like literally sorted my mail.
I was like, junk, you need to really open this. Junk. Oh, wait, this is such and such. This doesn't belong here. I'll do a return to sender. Like,
complete mom. Complete freaking
She's
mom.
probably gonna take it with her.
I was.
Ship it back.
No, I was.
She's gonna give it to Sunny and be like, return it, please.
Put it on the mail at work.
I put it on the table.
She's not gonna do
separate.
it. You're gonna have to.
I know. It's a thing. I
love
have to
it.
make sure it's done. I will mom you every day of the week if I have to.
You'd be a better mom than my mom.
Oops.
So.
But you know what? I'm here for it. Whatever you guys need, because it's nice to know that someone needs momming.
Exactly.
And you accept what I have to say.
Exactly.
Which
I
means
do.
I'm doing a decent job as a human being.
Yeah. I feel like I'm sweating.
Unauthentic. Yeah.
Well, I was focusing on the sweat down my forehead right now. Like
No
I feel
sweat.
it.
No one sees it.
Ugh,
No.
thank
You're good.
you.
The makeup covers everything.
you. Can't say it doesn't look good though. I'm just saying.
I didn't say that.
No.
Did she just come at me? She just
did.
came at me because I called her 32.
Boop, 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 boop.
I will accept the
This
shot.
cat's got claws too.
I
It's
got
okay.
you. I got you.
I may not be wearing
Now,
my claws
children.
like you bitches. ripped mine off.
Damn. Mine are real. Don't come for me.
Mine are
You have
fake.
acrylic on them bitches.
It's called
That
an
ain't real.
overlay because I work with cardboard and shit, so I don't want them to break.
But
Barely.
altogether, I
Sorry,
think
my
that because we have such a difference in age gaps, I think that it gives us a balance of like how we react to each other, how we talk to each other, how we're able to handle situations, how like me and Amanda are psychotic and
I gotta reel these bitches back in, like
literally.
enough.
I am not
Like-
I can't go stalking people.
If we had
That's a different story.
yeah. Wait, what?
What?
Stalking? Who's
She's-
stalking?
I'm just. It wasn't. It was a generalization.
I don't
girl.
physically stalk it.
Like
No, we're
we internet
not.
stalk.
Internet,
Just-
every
yeah.
bitch internet stalk.
Yeah.
We're better than the FBI. This bitch.
Honestly, hire
I don't
us.
internet
Literally.
Give us a
stalk.
job that pays us actually.
Did
It's
you
like
hear
shit.
me? I don't do that.
Do you know how?
I mean, you might have to teach me a thing or two.
I feel like I
No.
remember a couple situations where I was like, hold up. And
You
I
literally had to
knew.
do it for
I'm
me.
like pulling up all these Facebook. I was like,
She
who's
did.
this bitch? Who's this bitch?
Right.
Oh, is this the one? Is this him?
I remember.
Yeah.
That's just not something I do.
I mean,
I have too much time.
I
on my
think
hands.
that has something to do with the fact I'm too fucking busy. Let's talk about that. It just happens, you know?
apparently we're not busy.
No,
know,
damn.
you
yeah.
guys fit it in. I just
Bro,
don't fit
I'm
it
up
in.
till 3 in the morning.
No, my
Literally.
mind
all
is
these scenarios.
always going on to the next thing, but not like, it's always like, okay, what's for dinner? This laundry has to be done.
Oh,
This
yeah.
kid has to go there. This,
Not
like,
only
I never
that,
have time for
but
any other thoughts.
Maybe
it
it's
feels like.
generational, maybe it's not. I don't know. Because a lot of the younger generations are stalking and craziness about other bitches.
True.
We want to know what's going
I'm
on.
not even doing that though. I'm just like,
What's
you
in
know
our-
what? If
like,
you
especially
want
for
'em,
dating, you wanna
have
know about
'em.
the guy.
Like, I'm over that shit. Yeah.
I couldn't find my
Yes or
man.
no?
I was very upset about that.
Yeah, because he's not on
Yeah.
social media.
He's not on
right?
social media.
That's so fucking
That's so
weird,
annoying.
but in his defense, it took me a very long time to get
You know,
on
I
social
don't know
media.
what's worse, not having social media or having it, but nothing's on it.
Mm.
So I'm like, you're like an old
Ooh.
person. It exists, and I'm
That's
waiting
me.
for
Me
you
and
to
my
post
not
something.
sharing or not.
I have to take her phone to share my
She
stuff.
does. I'm so
I'm
sorry.
like, you didn't share my photography.
I'm
She's
so
like,
sorry.
Where is it?
Listen,
Send me
a
your
lot
phone.
of times I have to
God.
like actively go, okay, I gotta like this and I got
Way.
I
Oh my
swear
God.
to you,
The way
it's
that
nothing
she's going
personal.
about it.
I just like my face, literally. I'm like,
You
this.
need to focus.
I'm like, hold on, let me scroll, Click. Okay, wait. What else? That's me all the time.
Okay.
It's terrible.
I
so
mean,
you have to like keep me like remind
I feel like
me.
that carries on though. So even like the younger, like Charlotte,
Yeah.
even her generation growing up is like that with us parents. Like touchscreen phones took me so long to get used to because my first phone was a flip. That when I finally got, I had the Envy.
But
they had the full
oh my god,
keyboard.
I love those.
My favorite fucking phone. When I had
You
to
can still probably
transition
find
from
it.
that to this, I wanted to cry.
I loved having
That's
a
like me
BlackBerry.
with Android.
The Blackberries
and
were
iPhone.
my
It has the keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
So now it took me a while to get used to the touchscreen, and I was like in panic mode. I was like, I feel like an old person.
It didn't just come naturally to you?
No.
It came naturally to me.
I'm
I just
special.
like progressively got into
I'm
it.
now like,
Did you see my face? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, good for
whoop de
you.
fucking do.
But Charlotte, she knows all my passwords. She knows how
Yeah.
to hack my shit.
Chanel has all. She's the one that can get into my phone,
Yeah.
but
She's insane.
she knows my.
It's
pins.
a thing, like, if I was in, like, an accident, and it's like, who can get
Yep.
in your phone? My
Yeah.
daughter.
Yeah, you
My
know what?
7-year-old daughter
Yeah.
can get in
Yeah.
my phone.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
mean,
sad.
I don't have children, so I can't really.
You do. You got a little dumb now.
Can he get in your phone?
He might be able to.
Charlotte wanted me to change my fingerprint setting
I don't want
to
him
her
in my
fingerprint.
phone.
And I was like, you're psycho.
Right.
Wait, can I tell you guys a story?
Yeah, go ahead.
Tell us the story.
So,
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
okay, so this has to do with phones, okay? So, this must have been my 19th birthday, okay?
Oh God, that's such a long time ago.
Yeah, but
Really?
it
I was about to say 10
It
years
wasn't.
ago. It was 10 years ago for me.
My 19th birthday was about 8 years ago. So we were at what?
I did the math for myself.
So me and my family, we went out to dinner for my birthday, and it wasn't just my birthday; it was my cousin's birthday. I share a birthday, but apparently I'm just like so self-centered. It was just my birthday, but we went out to a hibachi restaurant, right? And my little cousin was like, "Can I play on your phone?" And I was just like,
Not a good idea.
Like, maybe not.
No.
Like, no. So, because I know they're nosy as hell. Like, little kids are just nosy.
They
They're going to
are.
go
They
through
know where to go to.
everything.
It's like, oh, what's this?
Literally. So
But they have a secured folder now.
well, 8 years ago,
Okay, yeah.
there was no secure folder, okay? Or that I knew of.
Yeah.
So, I didn't even know there was a hidden folder. Like,
There's a hidden folder.
That's secure
Yeah.
folder.
But where am I getting this at?
well, you guys have Android.
Just type in secure folder.
Yeah.
Into where?
Into like when you go to look for an app,
Oh.
when you
Yeah.
like slide up on the top of the search bar, you hit secure folder.
Show me this after.
I will.
So go ahead.
You can create a password for it
The
and everything.
tutorial.
My bad. Okay.
So she's going through. She's on my phone, and I'm like, "You can play this game, this game only,
And only this game.
That's it."
That's me.
Oh,
And then all of a sudden, I look over, and she's going through my phone, and I'm just like,
Oh, no.
my god!"
Did you snatch?
And this was
real fast?
this was pre-transition, but I had pictures of me in there with like starting to like be myself.
Yeah.
And she popped one open. She was just like, and I was like.
What happened?
She was 7 years old at the time.
Oh my God.
So I was just like,
I know how Charlotte is at this age.
She-
She'd be
did
like,
she,
Mommy,
like,
why is your butt on your
no,
phone?
she didn't.
She just had a
I
face.
was
and
so
was like,
mean to her.
Oh my
For a good 10
God.
seconds.
You're lucky.
Did she
For
give
a
you
good-
back your
I was
phone?
just like, thank you.
Poor kid. She was
Oh my
like,
God.
oh my God.
It was so sad though. I was just like, oh my god.
Literally, I feel like Charlotte
No
would announce it to the
conversation?
whole
No
house.
conversation, 10 seconds of awkward staring.
Oh,
I
so
was like
funny.
in death. I was like, oh my god, here we go. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with my family now because this bitch is gonna open her fucking mouth and tell everyone all
probably
our
went
fucking
home
10
and said
cousins.
something.
She probably did.
Bro, kids are crazy.
They're mad. Like,
I went,
she said kids are crazy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was at Charlotte's soccer game, and one of the little girls just came up and was talking to me. She liked me because she likes my tattoos, and then she found out I liked Morgan Wallen, so we were like best friends the whole game.
Oh, nice.
And she starts telling me her family, like, all
Oh,
this
yeah. They
shit.
get comfortable. They tell all
And
your
then
business.
she's like, "Oh, my
mom's growing out her armpit hair."
I was like, "What?"
Why?
told me
Why
this
would she
other
tell
day.
you that?
And she's like, she wants to try this new wax thing, so she's growing out her armpit.
Oh my God.
Kids are vile.
Okay.
Kids are
They're
scared
vile.
of God.
Disrespectful.
I was like, if Charlotte is going to school and telling these little
they will.
fucks,
You
Literally.
act like
I
she's
say.
not. Yeah, absolutely.
I know.
Vile.
Oh, she'll tell me. She'd be like, oh, I told my friends that. What did she say? Oh, whenever you don't know a word when you're reading to me, just say blah, blah, blah. And move on. You're putting my stupidity out into
I'm
the
so
world to
mad
all
that
these
you don't-
7-year-olds.
You just say blah, blah, blah.
If I don't pronounce a word correctly,
you don't
I'm like,
know how-
I'm going to kick your ass.
Oh my god.
Or I come up with my own words.
Kids
She
are
don't fucking know.
horrible.
Just go to Corey. You know, he pronounces
He'll
every
hear
fucking
me in the
thing.
other room, and he just starts laughing.
Oh my God, that's so
And then
funny.
he'll say the word. He knows it.
That's so
Because
funny.
he'll notice that I'm trying
Yeah.
to pronounce it, and then I'm like, screw it, I don't even care.
You cannot have anything, sir. You're
I
very
hate reading
cute,
out loud.
but
All
you
of a sudden,
can't
I
have
like
any.
stutter when I read out loud.
Oh,
So it makes
you'll
it
be
10
fine.
times worse. So
Yeah.
She thinks it's good. So make her read to you instead.
Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for listening to us. If you're listening on Spreaker, if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, Google, if you're watching us on Patreon, if you're watching us on YouTube, or if you're watching us on Instagram, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to poke us on Facebook.
follow on all these
And
socials.
follow, because we have socials for Miss Amanda and her photography,
We
me
link
and my
all our
wrestling,
personal.
and Miss Kathy as well and her chefing.
Chefing.
It's not even a word. But thank
We
you. I
made it.
really appreciate it. Exactly. I made it.
Alcohol gives us a new dictionary. It's okay.
Literally. But thank you guys for joining us. We really appreciate you. And we'll see you on the next episode of the CanXel Us Bitches Podcast. Adios.
Bye.